नमामि शारदां देवी वीणा पुस्तकधारिणीं नमस्कारकरस्तु मे प्रसन्नास्तु सदा. This year we started some lectures for 10th standard online, and we decided not to waste the time of 9th standard, and we are going to start the lectures for 9th standard also, which is on online. And these online lectures we are going to load on YouTube, so you can sit at home and you can study the mathematics at home only. So while studying mathematics, we'll give some details on the board, and when you have to copy down that board, we have to pause the video and you have to copy it down. But you sit with one notebook and a pen and you can enjoy the topics. Again, students, we are going to start this as we know that your 4 years of your life are very important. That is 9th standard, 10th standard, 11th and 12th. As the 9th is the basic for 10th standard, that is the very important step in your life. So this is the foundation, these are basic lectures for 9th, 10th standard. You start studying, you do not consider you are going to study only for 9th standard. You are going to study for it is a beginning for the 10th standard. So do each and every chapter properly. Okay, we'll try to simplify it. We are going to make it, definitely are going to make the mathematics fantastic, interesting. So enjoy this topic. It's a very interesting topic. See each concept of each and every part and copy down it, make your own notes. Okay, and I think we'll enjoy this topic one. Now, this is the first topic of Maths 1, that is a set. Okay. Now, set is the first topic of your 9th standard, Maths 1. What is the meaning of sets? So, sets, in your daily life, we make a bunch of some objects, like we put all the books together. That is a collection. Yeah, you are making a heap of objects one above other. Then you are making a group of students in a class. Okay, all these are the collections. Yeah, you are making a grouping. That grouping is called as what? Sets. Okay. So set is the collection. But again, collection should be very proper. To set, as per the definition of sets, the collection of well-defined objects is called set. The collection of well-defined object is called as set. Means, what do you mean of well-defined? Well-defined means all the players in your cricket team, they'll declare 11 players. So we know that how many players are there in your team. So and we know the name of each and every player. So we are going to make a group of that. So that is called as, that collection is well-defined. You got my point? But if I am telling that in a class there are some boys are there, so if I make a collection of all the boys in your classroom, that is well defined. We know each and every boy, his name, we are going to put in a group. That is a well defined collection. But if I am telling that brilliant student in your class, how will compare who is brilliant? If one is getting 91%, that's why he is brilliant. But how many students we are going to make? How many? What we are going to set off, or we are going to collect how many students? So that time there is a comparison. But that is not well defined. Are you getting my point? If I told you that rich people live out of town, so rich means what? One is having more money, that's why he is a rich. But that time we are going to compare with one person with other person. That collection is what? Not well defined. What is the meaning of well defined? There should not be any comparison. We can take all the objects totally, and that will call as what? Sets. I'll give some examples. First, collection of vowel in English alphabet. Of vowel in English alphabet. So we know that how many vowels are there in English? So A, E, I, O, U. So I can say it is a set as it is well defined. But if you ask me, sir, how will I write it? So I will do one thing. I will give the name of the set as A, and I will put in bracket. How many vowels are there? A, E, I, O, U. This is a set. And we are going to write in this. We are giving the name of the set is as a capital letter A, and we are going to put up curly brackets. Curly bracket is like this, and these are the A, E, I, O, U are the vowels. This will become the member element of this set A, and while writing the elements, you have to put commas in between all elements. Now, suppose I am giving a second example of it is collection of even natural numbers less than 9. See, I told you that ये हमें मालूम है less than 9 है. How many? Which are the natural numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All the positive numbers are what? Natural numbers. And if I told you even, you will able to judge. अरे even natural numbers कौन से होता है? 2 होता है, 4 होता है, 6 होता है, 8 होता है, 10 होता है. But they have given the condition less than 9. In that case, now I know how many numbers you have to take? 2, 4, 6, 8. I cannot go further because it is less than 9. So this collection is a set. It is a set as it is well defined. You got it? Suppose I am giving a name to this collection as a B. B is a set of, what is your number? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So this I made a mistake. Now I'm going to 10 because it is less than 9. So this is the collection. This is well defined. So it is a set. Now suppose I am taking the third example. Rich people in your town. Now rich people means you have to. It is very difficult. We have to compare it. So I can write that this collection is not well defined. Therefore, it is not a set. Have you understood this? See once again. The set is a grouping or collection. So once again, I will define the set. Set is the collection of well-defined objects. Is called as what? Set. I have given some examples. What is the example of it? Collection of vowel in English, because we are sure that we are having what 5 vowels A, E, I, O, U in English alphabet. So this collection is well defined. ये छोड़ के और कुछ है ही नहीं है. So I am going to name the set as what? A. Correct? You can give as what A, but you have to give the name in capital letters only. Equal to, then you are going to put a curly bracket, and which are the vowels? Vowels is A, E, I, O, U. These are the elements or member of this set, and I am going to write E, comma, I, comma, O, comma, U. Yeah, this way you have to write, and you have to close the curly bracket. So this is a set. Again, collection of even natural number less than 9. Definitely, we know the even numbers क्या होते हैं, that two natural numbers. So less than 9 कौन सा है? The 2 है, 4 है, 6 है, 8 है. Again, you are going to put what? Commas in between. I have given the name of the set as what? B. That you have to put a capital letter equal to curly bracket 2, 4, 6, 8, and you are going to close up. But third example I have given, rich people in your town. So rich people is a comparison term, means when there is a comparison, this collection is not well defined. So it is not a set. Or we can use one more example is what? Brilliant student in your class. How to collect? How will come to know which one is brilliant? So in that case, that collection is also what? Not well defined. There is a comparison. So that is not a set. Copy down this by pausing your first page of your chapter. They are given some examples. They are given, see the examples given below and decide whether it is a set or not. They are given some examples. So again, pause a video. You see the examples properly. You only decide that which one is a set and which is not. Pause the video for a minute. You check all the examples. You only decide it. Then we'll continue. Again, first example, they are given days of a week. So how many days are there in a week? 7 days. Which are the days? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So this collection is well defined. हमें पता है कि उतने दिन होते हैं. So we are going to write this collection is well defined. Therefore, it is a set. Now let's say the second example. Months in a year. Months in a year. Again, how many months are there in a year? So 12 months are there. I think you know all the names of the months. This collection is again well defined. Therefore, it is a set. Now, third example, brave children in the class. Brave. Brave means what? There is a comparison. When there is a comparison, this collection is not well defined. So, this collection is not well defined. Therefore, it is not a set. Come to over here. First 10 counting numbers. First 10 counting number. We know the first 10 counting numbers. This collection is. So what are you going to write? This collection is well defined. Therefore, it is a set. Now come to the fifth one. Strong forts of Maharashtra. There are many forts are there. But when you have to find out which one is a strong fort, then we have to compare which one is more stronger. So there is a comparison. So what I would write? this collection is not well defined. Therefore, it is not a set. Now again, planets in your solar system. How you know how many planets are there in our solar system? We know the names also. Okay, so this collection is well defined. Therefore, I can say that it is a set. Have you understood this? It is a set. It is not a set. It is a set. It is a set. It is a set. It is a set. So, I think you have written it, but this is the way you have to write the answer for this type of questions. I think you write it once again properly by the way I have written. Now, to represent set. I give one example. Set of letters in word complement. See the word complement. For to represent this, how I do it? I am going to give a say letter A, but that should be a capital letter, and I am going to write in inside a curly bracket. See, which are the letters? C is there, O is there, M is there. So first I will write C, but that should be a small letter. O, small letter. M, small letter. P, small letter. L, small letter. E, small letter. But now just see, M is there. M we have already taken. This is get repeated. So M should not be written over here. So the member or element which is repeated, that should be written once only. You are not going to write 2 times or 3 times. So M you are not going to write. E is again repeated. You are not going to write. N is there. Yes, you are going to write. And E. See, once again, I have represented one set of letters in word complement. A is a set of letters in word complement. Complement, for that what I am going to write? You are going to represent with capital letter. You are going to write in curly bracket all the members. But which are the letters? C I have written, O I have written, M I have written. I put a commas in between. You got it? But the members or elements which are repeated, that should be written once only. Okay? That you are not going to write 2 or 3 times. Just you have to write once only. This represent shows that first is capital letter like A, B, C, D are used to denote set. You got it? So this should be represented by capital letters like A, B, C, D. Then the individual objects or elements or members of set are denoted by letters in lowercase. Lowercase means usually we are using word small letters. Small letters, but that is called as what? Lowercase. For example, A, B, C, D, etc. Okay. Then third one is we can write the elements of the set means individual objects of the members of the set are denoted by what? Small letters, that is in lowercase, that is A, B, C and D. Have you understood this now? That is a important thing. And we know that what C, O, M, P, L, E, N, R, T are what? Elements of this set which are denoted by small letters. So, suppose I want to write in our example, see, I am going to write M is a member of set A, or M is element of set A. So in this case I will write as what? M is a member of set A. So this is the denotation to it. How we read it? M is a member of or an element of set A, and it is written as, or we read it as, M belongs to set A. Have you understood this? We know that this M is a member of set A, so we can write M is member of set A, or we read it as what? M belongs to set A. But if you take the more example like K, K is not a member of set A. We are able to see that K is there. Nahi hai. We write it as K does not belong. So we are going to write this. This is belongs to sign, and we are going to write it as what? What is that? K does not belongs to set A. Have you understood this? Once again, see, while representing the set, we have to take care of something like I have given an example that set of letters in word complement. So while representing this set, I have given the name that is A, but that should be a capital letter. I put a curly bracket and all the letters, which are the letters C, these are the members. So I have written in a curly bracket, and in each object I have put what? Commas. So C, O, M, P, L, E, N, it is the way we are going to represent it. So capital letters A, B, C, D are used to denote the sets. Individual objects or elements or members are of the set are denoted by what? Letter in lowercase. Lowercase means small letters, for example A, B, C, D. But so see once again, in this case C is a part of this set A, or I can say C is an element of set A, O is an element of set A, M is the element of set A. So in our example, M is the member of set A or M is the element of set A. How you are going to write? M belongs to set A. How you are going to write? M belongs to set A. Or we are going to write it as what? M is the member of set A. Got it? But K is not there in this example. So I can say that K is not a member of set A. So we can write it as what? K does not belong to set A, or K. Well, how we going to write it? K does not belong to set A, or K is not a element of set A. Copy down this by pausing on it. Okay, some important sets of numbers in algebra. We are going to, suppose we know that natural numbers. A set of natural numbers is always denoted by capital letter N only. N is only given to natural numbers. I think you know what is the meaning of natural number. If not, I'll repeat it. All positive numbers starting from 1 is called as what? Natural numbers. So, natural numbers जो है N is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, ... So, this natural number are always denoted by what? Capital letter N. This is again one very important set. Second, whole numbers or set of natural numbers, set of whole numbers is denoted by capital letter W. W. Do you know what is meaning of whole numbers? Whole numbers are numbers that are positive numbers, but it is going to start from 0. That is the only difference between natural number and whole number. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is going to continue. So, have you understood this? So, whole numbers are the numbers starting from 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These numbers are called as whole numbers, and whole numbers are always denoted by capital letter W. Then, third one is set of integers. Integers are the numbers which are negative as well as positive, is denoted by I, capital letter I. So, I is a set of integers which are negative as well as positive. So, may be possible -1, -2, -3, -4, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 means I is a set of integers -4, -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is actually the set of integers. One thing I forgot to tell you, that is order of number is not important to represent a set. Like I have written 1, then 4, then 2, 3. It makes no difference. Okay, order is not important to represent the set. That you please keep in mind. Okay, so these three numbers, three sets are important. That is a whole number, natural number denoted by N, whole number denoted by W, and integers are denoted by what? I. Then there are two more sets are there. but we'll get clear idea about that set after second topic. But we are just going to write, and please keep in mind that set of rational numbers. What are the rational numbers? What are real numbers? That we are going to study in second topic. But just keep in mind that set of rational numbers denoted by capital letter Q, and fifth one is set of real number denoted by capital letter R. So what we have learned again, some important sets of numbers in algebra. Once again I repeat it, the members which are denoted in the capital, this curly bracket, the order is not important. We can write 2 first, then 1, then 5. Order is not important, but to explain it, we'll write in the order wise only. But order is not important. So once again, a natural number denoted by what? N. N is a set of what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These numbers are called as natural numbers, and natural number is always denoted by what? Capital letter N. The set of whole numbers, they are denoted by W. Okay, capital W. And which are the whole numbers? The numbers which are going to start from 0. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are the whole numbers which are denoted by W. Integers are negative as well as positive number. So what we are going to write now, 4, we are going dot. What are you going to write? Dot, minus 3, minus 2. Means what is the meaning of dot? Minus 4, minus 5, minus 6 is there. Then minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, and dot means it is going to continue. Next one is set of rational numbers are denoted by Q, and set of real numbers denoted by R. Just keep in mind, these are the important sets of numbers in algebra. So just basic things we have completed now. In next session, that part 2, we are going to write the method to represent the sets, and we'll continue with our practice set number 1.1. Today, I don't want to put a much burden and just revise this what we completed. I told you that a set is a collection of well-defined objects. Then we have taken some examples which collection is called a set, which is not a set. While representing the set, we are going to denote that set by capital letter, and the member or elements or objects of that set is noted by small letters. And I'll repeat it that order of that elements is not important. We can write it, but when the element is repeated 2 or 3 times, then also you have to write once only. Okay, and some important sets of numbers in algebra we have studied. Okay, so we'll continue in a second part of sets in next session.